Hey everyone, just a disclaimer before I get into this reading. I recorded this video January 18th, so predictions might be old. But you know, I kind of forgot about this video, and yesterday I actually went through my old videos and I looked at this one and I was like, oh, this is pretty accurate. I like this one. So I decided to upload it for you guys. I also recorded this video before I made my YouTube channel. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get on to the reading. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a reading on the wonderful, the talented, just very ambitious Miss Sasha Banks. So I decided to do a reading on her because I do love to watch wrestling, but I have been a little bit hiatus on it because I just been like focusing on other things in my life, and I don't know, like wrestling hasn't really been like a main focus or a main priority lately. Especially like when Sasha Banks left, that's kind of when I left wrestling and just like stopped losing interest. So from what I know is Sasha came back, you know, Becky's been doing her thing. From what I know, Sasha left on WrestleMania because I guess she was like bitter or upset. This is what the news said. This is all alleged. I don't know until the cards say so. I'm guessing. I feel like that's kind of what happened. I feel like there was some type of, not altercation, but some type of conflict that might have happened that day, and so she had to leave and she had a hiatus. And yeah, so the news reports are saying that she I guess was like having a temper tantrum and she was like crying on the floor or something of the locker room or something like that on a WrestleMania. Anyways, so she has her little hiatus and she comes back and she turns heel, which is exciting. I kind of saw it coming because like she took a long hiatus, and when someone takes a long hiatus, sometimes it's a good chance to, like, you know, revamp your character or come back differently. When she did discuss her time, her absence, she did confirm that she did have a temper tantrum. So I don't know, I'm gonna see what Spirit says because there's just much more to the story that we don't know, you know. So that's why I'm here to do this reading, and it's not just about that situation in general. I just want to actually give a whole reading of Sasha Banks in general. I don't want to like bring out like all her negative sides because I'm sure she's a sweet person, and I'm sure there's like, you know, other sides to her that we don't see as the public. So yes, anyways, so I'm just going to lay out what Spirit wants me to see. I'm gonna ask questions as we go, but right now I'm just going to read upon the energy of Sasha Banks right now. What is her energy right now? How is she feeling in her life? What her main focus is? What her energy is right now? So Spirit, give me the Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks. Justice. I'm also going to bring these cards out for more clarification. By the way, if you want to know what decks I use, I'll put them down below, but this deck I made myself, so it's a little bit more personalized. Okay, guys. Okay, so there's a lot of cards out right now. Let me just adjust myself. Okay. Okay, so just so we're clear, the Hermit came out, Justice card came out, the Empress, Eight of Swords, King of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, and then we got the Eyes card of my deck. We got Love card for my deck. Then we also got Restriction card. And then we also have Fertility. We also have Climax. And we also have Trap in Nature. So, you know what's interesting is the Fertility card came out, and we also have Empress. So she might have a pregnancy coming up, or she might be pregnant already or coming this year. So if she is pregnant, congratulations to her. So I feel like the Hermit came out, so I don't know if it's because of this pregnancy, but she might go back into hermit mode, like where she might just like go back away from wrestling and not come back for, like, be on hiatus. There you go, that's the word. And I'm kind of feeling like she's not happy with how things are going right now. As far as the workplace, I don't feel like she's completely happy. I feel like there's people in the background. I don't know if this is Vince, because we do have a King of Swords in reverse. I forgot Vince McMahon's zodiac sign. I gotta look that up. But we do have the Justice card here, which tells me that she's working to balance her life right now, or she is balanced right now. I feel like this hiatus has like spiritually awoken her a bit as to like her situation and who she's around and just to everything. And I really feel like guys, I've been tuned out of wrestling, so I don't know who has the belt. I don't know who's been having which belt. I don't know what's been happening. So like, I'm sorry if like, you know, I get something wrong, or, you know, I'm not picking up something, but I'm just feeling like she's not feeling great. And I feel like this has to do with her job. Like, I feel like people are preventing her from like doing what she wants to do, or like I feel like she has these ideas or ways of wanting to execute things. And like, I feel like the writers or whoever is backstage working at WWE is just like not letting her do certain things that she wants to. I feel like she's not getting her wishes fulfilled when it comes to her job. Like, I feel like she's like, I feel like I should be having the belt right now. Like, she wants to be where Becky is right now. And I'm not saying like she wants to be Becky. Like, no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is that like she, you know how Becky is very successful right now. She's like on the top of her game. Like Sasha, she sees that and she wants to be at the top. Like, she wants to like I'm feeling like she's just like not happy where she's sitting at right now. She feels like she deserves better. And I feel like she feels like people aren't taking her seriously. Like, there's people restricting her a lot, not letting her like do what she wants to do, and it's really frustrating her. Like, I feel like there's conflict. Like, she's having arguments with people behind, like the producers behind stage. We have Five of Wands here. Like, yeah, she's like, I feel like there's like conflicts with others because she's not doing what she wants to do. And let me tell you, one thing I know about Mercedes. Well, yeah, I'm gonna just say Sasha because we all know her as Sasha Banks. She's very fierce. Like, she has her Aquarius. She's an Aquarius sun. Like, she likes her independence. She's very like, Aquarius are fixed signs, so they like to do things their way. With Aquariuses, it's their way or the highway. And so when they're not getting their way, like, it's really annoying. It's really frustrating. But I'm feeling like the Love card came out, so this is talking about her relationships, and then the Justice card. So I'm feeling like she's gaining balance in her relationship. Like, I don't know if her relationship has gotten stronger or something, or if they're trying for a baby, because the Fertility card is here. And then we have Trap card here. Like, she just doesn't feel, I don't feel like she feels comfortable in her work environment anymore. Like, she feels like she's in a box. She feels like she can't do what she wants to do. And with the Seven of Cups here, I feel like there's like several opportunities. Like, I feel like she has several opportunities coming. Like, I feel like I don't know if this is talking about AEW, but I feel like other companies have reached out to her, or she's had other endorsements, or people wanting her to do things. And she's thinking about like expanding or going forth, or she's not allowed to because she has this contract with WWE. So I feel like with nature, to me this is like sitting back and smelling the roses and just relaxing. Hold on, but I want to look at her birth chart so I can give a reading of her birth chart to see like also deeper. Again, I know I've said this before, I don't know what's going on in wrestling, honestly, really. Like, all I know is a little bit about just Bailey and Sasha turning heel. That's all I really know. Like, I don't know really what matches have been going on. I know Becky is there, of course, doing her thing. Like, that's all I really know. I haven't tuned into wrestling in a while. So, I'm just going to tell you how I see it with these cards. With the Eight of Swords, I don't know if there's been a conflict or an issue that has come out with her already. But I'm feeling like there's something that might come out, or some drama or some issues, and I feel like, I don't know. And I'm hearing like people in the, like, producers or somebody backstage or people backstage are trying to sabotage her image. That's what I'm like hearing. I don't know why I'm hearing that, or maybe that's how she feels. Like, I feel like people are not taking her seriously, not letting her shine completely, and it's like annoying her, is what I'm seeing. Max is here. She wants to be the top of the top. She wants to be the best of the best. And I feel like with the Nine of Cups in reverse, like, she's not getting the achievements. Well, it's there. Like, she's proud of herself, but like, it's not, like, she's not enjoying it as much as she wants to. And she might lose like opportunities. Like, I don't know if she's not getting as pushed as the other girls, or what's going on, or what's happening, but I just feel like there's some, like, I don't know, like some backstabbing going on low key. Like, I feel like there's a little bit of shadiness backstage. But I feel like Sasha is a very passionate person sometimes. Very, very passionate is what I'm feeling. And sometimes it can rub people the wrong way. And I feel like she's the type of person where she doesn't mess with everybody. Like, she's not friends with everybody. I feel like she's only close to so few people. And of course, one of those people are Bailey, of course. She doesn't mess around. Like, she takes herself very seriously, and she wants others to take her very seriously. And she doesn't mess with her work. Like, she's a very hard worker. And she's very hard on herself too. Very, very hard on herself. So let me look at her chart. It just pulled up. Of course, she doesn't have her ascendant. A lot of wrestlers don't, unless they're like super, super big wrestlers, like Cena and stuff. So she has her sun in Aquarius. She has her moon in Scorpio. She has her Mercury in Capricorn. Interesting. She has her Venus in Capricorn. She has her Mars in Capricorn and Jupiter in Virgo. Yeah, she has a lot of Capricorn energy. Like, let me tell you, Capricorn energy and 10th house people, like, they don't play when it comes to their achievements. Like, they want to be respected. When I was picking up her energy, she has the Empress here. Like, the Empress is like the female version of the Emperor. It's the Queen, okay? Like, no, she wants to be respected. She don't play. When you hear Sasha Banks, like, she wants to be known for her accomplishments and what she's done for wrestling. Like, she's very passionate. She has that moon in Scorpio. Like, she can be very, very intense. Very intense. And she does not like people coming in her way. Like, she's very passionate and intense about wrestling. I feel like sometimes that has gotten her in trouble because she's become too passionate to the point where she like dodges people or other people who aren't as passionate as her. And when it comes to her competitors, she does not play. Like, she actually takes it seriously, very, very seriously. Especially when they're like big name, like Ronda Rousey, Charlotte, Becky. Like, she looks at them as competition, and she, like, you know, she wants to be the best of the best. Like, she doesn't play. And I also feel like we have eyes here. Like, she's a very intuitive person. Like, very, very intuitive. Especially with that Scorpio moon. Very sensitive. Sometimes she can misdirect her emotions for anger. And she can, like, become angry. If that makes sense. Kind of like an Aries moon, where they just burst out at like anger instead of, like, you know, crying it out. And I feel like she's someone who likes attention. I mean, duh. Like, not that wanting attention isn't bad. Like, we all want attention. But something about Sasha is she doesn't mind. Like, I don't know if she was always like this. Like, I'm hearing as she was a kid, like, she always probably liked to perform in her own way and like to have attention. But I'm feeling like she's eventually going to come through, because we do have the sun and the star. So I feel like eventually she's going to shine bright again. So yeah, anyways, so now I'm going to do a reading on maybe what happened that night at WrestleMania, just to get more clarity from that situation, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of interested to see like what happened that day. What happened that day at WrestleMania? What truly happened between Sasha and Bailey? What happened that day at WrestleMania? So we have the Queen of Swords, which is Sasha. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Wands. We have nine of coins. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Two of Coins. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Yes, so there was definitely like some argument, some type of conflict or argumentation coming on, because we do have the Five of Wands, which is talking about conflict and arguments and just like heat of the moment, just anger. And then we have Ace of Swords in reverse, which talks about communication, but communication that's not in the best form, that can be negative. So, like a debacle, a disaster. I feel like there was like some deceit like going on. Like, I felt like with the King of Cups, like some guy probably promised her something and he didn't show through. Or like, I feel like they were promised something, like something was gonna happen, Bailey and Sasha. I felt like maybe they were gonna hold their titles longer, or they wanted it longer, and they were promised that, but they didn't get that, and I think that like pissed her off.
As I'm recording this video, I'm realizing that basically what I'm trying to say is that WWE promised them that they were going to keep their tag titles longer, and I feel like the night of WrestleMania, they told them last minute that no, it was going to be the Iconics that were going to take the tag titles, and they were really upset over it because, you know, well, just continue the video.
Yeah, we have Two of Coins. Like, I think this is talking about the tag team titles. She feels like WWE like doesn't use their wrestlers to their benefit. Like, she feels underused. Not underused necessarily, but just like she feels like she deserves better. And she does. She does. Yeah, like gold. So I don't know if she was like promised the belt or something. She was not happy. Like, not happy. And I feel like this is something that has boiled up for a while now, and they just like had to say it. Like, femininity and masculinity came out. What is that supposed to mean? I feel like she was just tired, like tired of not being treated well. I felt like she's like, I deserve better. Like, I'm better than this. I put in all this hard work, and I don't get like what I deserve. That's like annoying. Like that's very annoying. And there's like masks came out. Like there's some deceit going on, like some fakeness going on. I feel like there's some underhandedness going on, and I feel like she feels that too. And you know, when she calls them out on it, I feel like she's looked at as dramatic. And I feel like she was dramatic. I don't know if she cried, but I know some anger and some stuff were said. Like, and she did sit down. Like, I'm seeing sitting. Like, she did. Yeah, she was on the locker room floor. Like, they were not happy. Her and Bailey are very, very passionate people. Very, very passionate. It's like, this is what they grew up for. It's like, this is what I freaking lived for, is basically what I've seen. Like, you're giving these belts to these girls who like had just got here, but like we've been here like forever. We've literally made the women's division. That's what I'm hearing them say. Like, we've made the women's division. Like, why are you doing this? They're just expressing what they wanted to express for a long time. So I don't know if she's eventually going to be released from the company or what, because I don't know, I just don't feel like she's happy with Vince and his decisions. The executive producers, all of them that make the show, she tells them her ideas of where she wants her character to go, and they're just like, no, you're going with this, like, you're gonna do this. They make her seem like ridiculous, make her feel like she's crazy when she comes up with some of these ideas. Like, and it's like she wants to do what she wants to do. Like, she's an Aquarius. Like, one thing about Aquariuses is that they like to be artistic. They like to show their different side. They like to be different. So, my last and final question is about the situation with Alexa Bliss. So, what's the situation between Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks? How did that all start? How do they feel about each other? Okay. So we have a lot of cards when it comes to them. So I feel like from the get-go, like, there wasn't really any good energy given. Now, I don't know if one of them were going through something during that time of when they first started working together. I'm talking about like back in the NXT days, because apparently their issue between each other started in NXT. But I feel like right off the jump, like, there was just like not an interest in one another. And Sasha's the type of person, like, she doesn't have time to deal with, like, people she doesn't feel like is up to par with her. I don't think she really saw Alexa Bliss as competition to her, so she never really, like, I don't know. Like, she never really respected her, I guess, is what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm feeling like there was shit talking coming around, and the mask card came out, so there was probably some form of deception. And then the world card is here, perfection, honor, da 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 da. I feel like she feels like Alexa Bliss shouldn't have gotten the opportunities that she has gotten, maybe, and she feels like she doesn't deserve it. Dream. Like, she feels like she's fake. Like, that's what I'm picking up. Or she was fake. Maybe she feels like she had to work harder. Five of Wands. They had their arguments. Sometimes it could get mean. Like, but there's, Wheel of Fortune is here in the world. So there's an acknowledgement that they did have good matches together. And that there is, you know, like, when they were together, they knew how to make magic. And they knew how to, like, you know, make a good match. There was just some fakeness. Like, it was all just, like, I feel like behind closed doors, like, it just wasn't what it was, what it seemed. She sees, like, Alexa Bliss like the divas. Like, there was a few girls that I feel like she didn't really care for. And Sasha, like, I don't know if you know, but she's not really a divas person. Like, she's all about Trish and Lita and women's, and which is fine. But she doesn't really have respect for, like, the divas, like, the pretty wrestlers. Which sucks, because I feel like actually some of the divas were pretty talented sometimes. Not all of them. Some of them, obviously needed some work. Like, we do have challenge here. So I feel like low-key, like, deep down inside, Sasha, does see her a bit as competition. And also because she was the favorite. Like, I feel like she got that extra favoritism. And Sasha just didn't see it. She was like, why? Why? Why is she getting all this favoritism? Like, she just does her little flips. Like, that's what I'm hearing from her. It's just like she just does her little flips. That's all she does. And then we have Dream keeps coming out. Like I feel like she thinks she's dumb maybe too or something. I don't know. This is weird. Anyways, so I'm not gonna stay too long on that. Just know that yes, there was times where there were bitterness, and I do feel like there's some times where, like, when they do work together and when they do get together, that, like, sometimes there is a bit of tension. Like, I feel like they've kind of made up, and, like, when they do come together, they do, like, at least Alexa tries. They try to be cool and cordial just to, like, get it over with, but I'm feeling like there is a bit of underlying tension. Like, I feel like there's times where they'll be working together and Sasha, like, I get an image of, like, Sasha, like, talking to someone else and just not really, like, paying attention. Like, just, like, kind of low-key ignoring her, but, like, acting like she wasn't trying to, but low-key doing it because she knows she's, like, pissing her off. Like, that's what I'm picking up. Interesting. Oops. And she just feels like Alexis doesn't know as much about wrestling as she does too. Like, she's not as knowledgeable as wrestling. Like, she's just not as passionate. Like, But I'm not here to, like, make Sasha this terrible person. She's just someone who likes to, like, she takes her job very seriously. And, she's very passionate about it. And she's someone who, she, like, hurts herself for our entertainment. And she loves it. She's just, sometimes she can become too passionate about it. Anyways, I'm going to shuffle this to see if any more cards want to pull out about Sasha just to end this reading. So we have fertility again, gold, soulmate, challenge, spotlight. So this might be the year for Sasha. I'm getting, like, she might, like, get pregnant. And I'm seeing, like, the year of Leo for her. Like, there's a lot of Leo energy in here for her. Like, love is, even though earlier I said her love might look a little rocky, I do see, like, soulmate here. So I do see her, like, see them having, like, a family maybe. Like, she might be pregnant. This year might be a bit of a challenge for her, though. I'm saying it might be a bit of a challenge. But it's going to be an interesting one. So, hopefully you guys like that reading. I don't know if I'm going to put this on YouTube yet because this is actually, like, one of my first celebrity readings. And, I don't know. If it's a hot mess, I won't put it out. But I gotta see first before I edit it. But anyways, if I do put this out, make sure you please subscribe, like, and comment. And let me know what you want a reading on next. As I'm on my journey of, tarot and stuff, I would really like some more options, because I just want to get better at readings. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!